watching out for you. This is Storm Team 8.
Interesting and potentially slick mix of winter weather on our way for West Michigan tonight. We start you off with a live view from Grand Haven. Could it be more gloomy than this? Probably not. We've got rain pushing into West Michigan right now. I'm tracking that on Storm Track Live. It's along and south of I-94. It's all liquid precip, and that prefacing precip with liquid is important because tonight that won't always be the case. When we see green on the radar, that means rain, and you can see the heaviest of it, which wasn't even that heavy, now pushing to the east side of Calhoun County and Battle Creek. We're done with this for the most part. There's heavier rain down to our south, and Fort Wayne, north of Fort Wayne, south of Hillsdale, we're going to get in on some thunderstorms here. Just a couple of lightning strikes reported in Three Rivers, but that's it. But look what's going on to our southwest. A bigger and more substantial mass of precip ready to develop. This is pushing toward West Michigan, moving at a pretty good clip, actually, about 55 miles per hour, tracking the leading edge of that into Berrien County in about 5.5 hours. Kalamazoo and Grand Rapids around or after midnight. So bottom line, the rain's going to pick up tonight, and it's not going to be all rain for long. I'll explain what I mean by that in a second. Right now, you look at surface temperatures, we're all at or above freezing. The cool spots are Ludington, Fremont, Big Rapids, all right around freezing, but the rest of us into the mid-30s across West Michigan. So for now, that light precip is rain. But watch what happens overnight tonight in the 24-hour forecast. We put this into motion this evening. The rain showers start to pick up, and by midnight, in comes the heavier rain. So this will not be a this evening type event. We're talking about late tonight, probably while you're sleeping, and the rain gets introduced to some cooler air at the surface, mainly along I-96. Look at all this purple right here. Grand Rapids up toward close to US 10, freezing rain and snow likely. And then toward daybreak tomorrow, on top of that freezing rain, comes a little dusting of snow before things clear out. So we could be talking about a very slick drive to work, especially along and near I-96. Grand Rapids are included in that, potentially Muskegon and Holland, out toward Ionia and Greenville as well. So we've got 3 slides to show you here. We're going to start with rain. Now keep in mind the heaviest of the rain not starting until midnight. Here it is, especially along the I-94 corridor. Now you see 3/10 of an inch of rain here in Grand Rapids. Keep in mind a lot of this could be freezing rain, which freezes and becomes a glazing of ice on contact. After midnight, we start to see that freezing rain accumulate along I-96, and this, if we get a 1/4 inch of ice, that's going to be quite substantial. Add to that a little bit of light snow. This isn't going to happen until after the freezing rain and the rainfall. Most of us around an inch, but just a little bit of snow on top of ice could cause some real headaches. So if you're watching this from Grand Rapids, Holland, anywhere along I-96 or 196 north and east of Holland, the morning drive could be quite slick. Heavy rain and flooding possible along I-94, and then light snow coming up later in the day on Monday. Here's your 8-day forecast. Morning mix turning to light snow, icy roads quite likely for Grand Rapids and anywhere along I-96, and then things dry out, warm up a little bit here for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then another interesting system. We'll be right on the dividing line Friday, Saturday.
We're getting our share, aren't we? It's been kind of
we
like
are,
this.
yeah.
All right. Thanks much, Kyle.